Before and after is everything. Building a preset gallery page that sells itself. Buyers aren't purchasing a slider file, they're purchasing the transformation they just saw with their own eyes. Nobody buys a Lightroom preset because of the XMP file. They buy it because they saw a flat, grey phone camera photo turn into something that looks like it belongs in a travel magazine, and they wanted that for their own pictures. If you sell presets, filters, LUTs, or any kind of visual transformation product, your product page description is basically decoration. The real salesperson is the gallery of before and after pairs sitting above the buy button. And most creators build that gallery as an afterthought, slapping 3 thumbnails at the top and writing 3 paragraphs of flowery copy underneath. Flip that ratio. The page should be 80% proof and 20% words. Why the gallery outsells the copy? Think about the last time you almost bought a preset pack. You didn't read the bullet points about warm tones and film-inspired grain. You scrolled straight to the images and asked yourself one question. Does my photo look like that after? That's the entire purchase decision, compressed into a 2-second glance. Copy can describe a mood. Only a photo can prove it. This is why the highest converting preset pages on store.fan spend almost no words on adjectives, and instead let 10 or 12 real transformations do the talking, with just enough caption text to answer the objections a buyer would otherwise type into a support message. It also matters because preset buyers are pattern matchers, not readers. They're mentally auditioning their own photo library against your samples. A beach trip, a coffee shop portrait, a moody indoor shot. If your gallery only shows one lighting condition, say golden hour outdoor, you've silently told half your audience this won't work for you, even if it would. The gallery isn't just proof of quality, it's proof of range. The anatomy of a before-after that converts. Not all before-after pairs pull equal weight. The best performing ones share a specific structure. The before looks like something the buyer actually shot yesterday, slightly underexposed, a bit grey, nothing embarrassing. And the after looks achievable, not fantastical. If your after photo looks like it needed a professional retouch on top of the preset, buyers will assume the preset alone won't get them there, and they'll bounce. The yesterday test. Before you publish a before photo, ask, could a buyer have taken this exact shot yesterday on their phone? If it already looks curated, swap it for something rougher. Rough but real before shots are what make the after feel earned. Real client photos beat your own portfolio every time. There's a specific kind of social proof that outperforms even your best personal work. Photos from people who already bought the preset and used it on their own images. If you've sold even a dozen packs, DM your happiest customers and ask permission to feature their before-afters with a first-name credit. A gallery that mixes shot and edited by the creator with edited by Xiaomi. A customer in Austin does something your own portfolio can't. It proves the transformation is repeatable by an ordinary person with an ordinary camera, not just achievable by the expert who built the preset. The moment I added 3 customer-submitted before-afters next to my own, refund requests dropped and reviews mentioning exactly as shown started showing up. People trust a stranger's photo more than my portfolio. It proves it isn't cherry-picked skill. Building the gallery on your store.fan page. You don't need a separate portfolio website to pull this off. Your storefront page itself can carry the whole gallery. When you create your store, your product page supports a stacked layout of images with captions, so you can build the exact most dramatic first sequence above without any code. Pair that with the store designer's cover photo and theme settings so the gallery feels like part of one cohesive page rather than a bolted-on carousel. Check out a live example store to see how a real seller structures images, pricing, and proof on a single scroll. Collect 8 to 12 before-after pairs spanning at least 3 different lighting conditions. Include at least 2 customer-submitted transformations, credited by first name, with permission. Write a one-line caption per pair. No generic praise, just the concrete detail. Order pairs most dramatic first, most everyday last. Add one before shot that looks slightly imperfect on purpose to keep the after believable. Cut anything retouched beyond the preset itself. One dishonest pair damages trust in all the others. Preview the page on mobile. Most preset buyers browse and buy from their phone. Once the gallery is doing the heavy lifting, the rest of the page gets simpler, not harder. You still want a short block of copy explaining what's included, how many presets, which apps they work in, desktop versus mobile. But it can be 3 sentences instead of 3 paragraphs, because the image is already answered, will this work for me? That's also the point where plans matter. On a paid plan, your page carries 0 platform fees on what you sell, so a $19 preset pack sold at volume through a well-built gallery keeps its margin instead of leaking it to fees. Delivery matters here too, even though it's invisible to the buyer until after they pay. The instant a customer buys, store.fan sends the download link automatically on screen and by email. No waiting on you to attach a file manually, which means the trust you just built with the gallery doesn't get undercut by a slow, awkward handoff. First impressions of the product itself start the second the email lands, so a clean automatic delivery is part of the same transformation story you spent the whole gallery selling. Common mistakes that quietly cap conversion. The most common mistake isn't a bad photo, it's too few photos. Creators worry that a long gallery will make the page feel cluttered. But preset buyers scroll fast and skim for the one photo that looks like theirs. A gallery of 4 images caps how many buyers see themselves in it. A gallery of 10 nearly guarantees someone will. The second mistake is inconsistency in editing quality between pairs. If pair looks incredible and pair looks mediocre, buyers assume it is the honest baseline and discount everything else. Better to cut a weak pair than leave it in. The third mistake is skipping captions entirely. A caption isn't decoration, it's an objection killer. Shot on iPhone 13, indoor window light. Preset applied with no other edits pre-answers 3 questions a buyer would otherwise have to ask in your inbox. Or worse, silently decide the answer is no and leave. If you're getting the same 2 or 3 questions repeatedly through your contact support inbox, that's a signal those answers belong as captions on the page itself, not buried in FAQ nobody opens. The takeaway. A preset gallery page isn't a design nicety. It's the actual sales mechanism. Every dollar you spend refining ad copy or writing a longer description is a dollar not spent finding one more strong before-after pair. And pair for pair, the images will outconvert the words every time. Build the sequence deliberately, mix in real customer transformations, keep captions short and specific, and let store.fan handle the parts that happen after the click, checkout, automatic delivery, and the download link landing in their inbox before they've even finished admiring the after photo. Key takeaways. The before-after pairing is the actual pitch. Copy should only fill gaps the images can't cover. Use 6 to 10 real client or personal photos across different lighting, skin tones, and settings, not just your best hero shot. Sequence pairs from most dramatic to most subtle so skeptics see the wow moment first, buyers see realistic range last. A short caption under each pair, location, camera, 1 setting tweak, builds more trust than a full features list. Your store.fan product page can hold this whole gallery natively. No need for a separate landing page or website. Start your creator store free at store.fan.